sure what it is, Lukey. I know we had another issue with one of our other guests. Hey!
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hello!
Brisbane. There's no,
You're frozen.
it's obviously
frozen.
Melbourne. I can see because you're not even working now. See, look at that, laggy. I'm fire.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good now that we just spent the last 20 minutes rebooting my.
Still laggy.
How do I get rid of that? Oh. How about you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm going well. Sorry about that. I don't know if it's my end or your end. We had an issue with one of our other guests last week that he just couldn't even connect. It turned out it was his Samsung. The Samsung he had, he actually wouldn't allow him to join live. He could do it himself.
Really?
Yeah, I seem like we're okay. I think this seems like we're all right. Where are you, mate? You're in the depths of a warehouse.
No. I'm actually I'm in my office. Isn't anymore, and now, of course, I can't. Anyway, well, we can see in the background. I don't know if you can see that. There's beautiful Brisbane cities behind me somewhere. Yeah, and things are a little quiet around here. These are all my workers. Those are my workers. Yeah, so that's what's going on. If only I could get my keyboard to drop, would be fantastic. But I'm just going to go blind and trust that you know what's going on. How goes thee? Oh, what have I
Goes well. We go well on the side. Hey, welcome to Spilling the Kicks again, mate. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me.
Tuesday's going to be your regular spot if we can find enough runners to talk about, which I think you and I can.
No problems there.
What are we rocking today, my man?
Okay, well, I just recorded a little video about them. I want to pick them up here. So this is the Adidas. It's the EQT ADV. Now, believe it or not, and look at the laces. I thought on these were particularly interesting with that special weave. And there's the soles for the people. I get a lot of requests for the soles because people, believe it or not, they want to know. Well, it's very important in certain sports, especially bowling, as in outdoor lawn bowling. They can't have aggressive soles. So this might actually suit them. It's quite a flat sole. And they told me that I could create a shoe for the market that it's desperate. There's a desperate hole in the lawn bowl market. And they said that some of the pairs sell for up to $80 each. And I thought that was a commercial opportunity I was going to let go past. So, yeah.
$80. We could get governed.
$80.
We get governed onto it. You reckon someone's going to buy a $2,000 pair of lawn bowls?
That's exactly right. I don't know that that's going to happen. $2 beers and $80 shoes. It's the heartland of the country. So that's what's going on there.
That's marketing, mate. It could be. It's all white, isn't it? Lawn bowls. So how do these wear? You wearing them a lot?
They've got those fancy bowling shirts they wear now with the colours, the sub-laminated designs on the bowling shirt. So, yeah, things are really freshened up in the bowling thing. Here we are talking about lawn bowling. You know that the content is fire when it's a lawn bowling.
Let's get back to the Adidas's. So,
yes,
a regular rotation pair for you?
They have been for a long time. And then, what was that, sorry?
I was going to say, and how are they wearing?
Well, these have been a regular, like a daily shoe, and they're wearing particularly well. I think these are probably 3 or 4 years old, and yeah, I've worn these because they're so easy to put on. They essentially, the laces are only for for design purposes. Yeah. But Adidas, I just did a search because I just did my video on these, my YouTube video, and it's which you can catch on the Old Boys. The Old Blokes Love Sneakers 2 channel, the YouTube channel, yeah. We were getting the fantastic reception for that, so thanks to all the supporters. But the, yeah, episode 28. But anyway, these are basketball shoes, which I don't see, because they're...
Oh, no, I didn't even notice that.
No, they are basketball shoes. EQT ADV, and they're basketball shoes. So, yeah, it is interesting. It's a bit strange. What about yourself? What's happening down there?
Good segue. Good segue. You know what's interesting about Adidas before we move on? How that Jordan wanted to sign with them. Initially, it was Converse, couldn't get it, and then he was keen on Adidas because of all his heroes, and neither of them went, yeah, no, we don't want to do that. That's an interesting. Imagine that revisionist history if he did sign with Converse.
Oh, who knows what would have happened? A
You and
lot
I
of
wouldn't be having this. We wouldn't be doing this right now.
no, that's right.
No.
That's 100%. Who like literally? It's like a sliding door situation, and like we talk about all the time, like Mike being so
Yes.
influential and everything. I mean, just quickly touching on that documentary, some of his answers that he speaks in such a way that it's not like today's NBA players where they only speak, they
Yeah.
just recite the same 4 or 5 lines. Both teams played hard, like literally trying to make sure they don't say anything offensive. And Michael would speak not nonsense, he would give you concise, well
Candid.
thought, provocative statements. Like he was really just
Yeah.
such a great it's a real spectacle to behold, and we never see anything like it ever
No,
again.
how
It's
candid is he?
fantastic.
How candid is he? Like just with the stuff he says. Like even the Isaiah Thomas stuff. I love. He's honest with you. I hate him. I don't like him. I hate him. Great
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
And even that whole stuff around the Kobe bit, I thought that was phenomenal. Anyway, we're well off track.
Oh, that was really good. Yeah,
Speaking
let
of
me see what you got
jokes,
there. What do you got there?
speaking of jokes, right? So I was been missing basketball a bit, and so I was digging through some of the shoes I used to wear, and I wore these playing. Do not they are yet, Lucky?
No, I need to see the other. I need to turn them around. Yeah, turn them around. Oh, right. Oh, no, yeah, LBJs. That's why I don't know what they are, because they're
Yeah.
LeBrons. They're well out of my wheelhouse. So what do you got there?
So these are my only pair of LeBrons I ever got, and I played them. They're actually probably really comfortable. This is before they got super heavy. Yeah, let's have a look at the.
Whoa,
So,
look at that. What side, how many side shape is that? That's a six-sided. What's a six-side shape?
is that a hexagon?
Hexagon?
No,
It's a hexagon, yeah. Because
look at
octagon's
us.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, octagon. Look at us. So
Yeah.
they actually work really well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing in these. They were light. I used to play in them before he went to Miami.
Yes.
When he went to Miami, I ditched them. So
Oh, yeah. A protest.
these are,
Let me see the other side. I still haven't seen the other side. I need to see the outside. Yeah, there we go.
yeah,
Man, those are some anonymous basketball shoes. They could be
they
anything.
are. That's what I like them for. That's when I showed it to you like that. You can't tell
Yeah.
what it is. That's
No.
actually why I like it. The only thing gives it away there, obviously, and then the tongue.
Yeah.
That's the LeBron. That's the only reason I probably got a LeBron pair like this, because you can't tell the his, and it doesn't have that. You know, the new one's got that freaking chunky bit here, and it's all. These actually
Well,
pretty good.
what is it though?
These are the LeBron ST3s, and this colorway, I wrote it down. Look, right, let's see if I can bring it up. Look at this. Look at these.
Whoa! How did you do that?
Look at that, mate. I've just come up in the world. So that's.
I can't make my keyboard disappear, but you could do that.
So that's the one we're looking at today. I've just worked this out, so I'm going to start bringing up some more stuff. So that's the LeBron ST3 Hyper Cobalt Color. These are retail. I think I bought them for like $130, and I just had a look on Joke before.
Are they like a Kyrie fly trap thing? Are they actually like? Did he wear those LeBrons, or are they like a LeBron branded thing? Like, what's the deal?
I've lost myself.
Yeah. Now, way to go. You were impressive for a minute.
I don't know if you wore them. I saw them once in the store here. It used to be called Kicks 101. Was the store in
Yes,
Melbourne.
Kicks 101. So where is Kicks 101? Is that the downstairs one, or is that a different one?
It used to be on. I think it was on Swanson Street. No, it
Yes.
was Elizabeth. It used to be on Elizabeth Street, and I knew about it. And then I played around with it a bit, and then I went back about 3 times, and I ended up buying them. They're only about $120. I think it might have been $130. But I had a look on Goat today. They're retailing for about $110 if you get them. But I really enjoyed them. Hey, what else? What else have you been looking at? Anything else recently? I was going to ask you about new purchases. Let's go. Fear of God.
Well, no, none of that worked out, and I want to complain right now. I want to go on like a little mini sort of rant. I mean, look at the weather here in Brisbane. I mean, fantastic. I will say, this little place that I'm going, I mean, you can check out some of my handiwork out there. But anyway, enough about this. Isn't Old Blokes Like Building renovation. Basically, yeah. So basically, what it is, it's they've lifted some restrictions. So this is an office tower in a department building, had multi-level, has a David Jones and all sorts of things. It's packed here today, absolutely packed. You can't get it parked. But about the sneakers,
Sneakers.
I'm so
Yes.
sick of Nike.com and sneakers.com with the way that they work or that they don't work. Why don't they just have a system where if you're interested in the shoe, you can put your bid in and say, yep, I want to buy a pair. They have a randomizer and it comes back, because all that happens is you log on, they go into your cart, and then it doesn't work, and then you refresh and it crashes, and the whole thing's a mess, and you never get anywhere. So didn't get Fear of
I agree.
Gods, didn't get the Adapt BB2s. I'm going to have to go to the aftermarket for that. I actually want the Adapt ones because I want the mag colorway for that. I want the green Jordan 6s, so I
They're
understand
nice.
that they're actually quite cheap, and they're not too hard to get. So I want to get some of those. I tried to go to Foot Locker the other day because I had to go to the supermarket and there was a Foot Locker, but they're closed down, so there's no Foot Locker action. So I'm struggling at the moment for new pairs. We've had a whole heap of pairs come into the house, but they've all been Isaiah's. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm waiting for releases, but yeah, that whole sneakers.com thing is just driving me up the wall. It's so infuriating. So I got nothing.
Ha. Hey,
This is me.
you know
Nothing.
which pair I get? You know which pair I want to get? And I know he just joined our chat, so I'll give him a bit of a plug. Johnny Kicks, our friend John Trotter, he's looking to make an Air Force One customization with what's it called? I've totally lost my train of thought. Well, I'm looking to get those. I've already said to him I want them in size 12, Johnny. So you get those out for me. We'll put them up on the web to show what they look like. But yeah, he's doing a nice Air Force One and kick sort of crossover, which look amazing. So he's taking orders. So we'll put that up for people. And I did buy something, Lukey, which we haven't talked about. I wanted to show you. Look, I'm getting all
Yeah. Let me see.
So I don't think you can see them.
Oh, the Blazers. Yeah, I can see
the
them.
Blazers,
I can. So what's the deal? Oh, that they have actually got like someone. The factory is actually printed like it looks like someone's done a custom work on them.
Yeah, so this is that stuff I was talking about with the swoosh. I've really become into this, talked about it on one of the other ones, and we end up getting the red pair, the red colorway. They don't have the black one, which I'm showing here. They have the red color. But yeah, so I'm going to look at those, and we will...
Yeah, well, that's a big coincidence actually, because of course I found those pair in the box, those Blazers at home that are just sitting there completely pale. So I do have a little bit of a plan for that, but that's going to be a secret. I'm not telling anyone what's happening with that. I've been really bored, and I've been playing around with all sorts of things, different paints and different materials, different finishes and stuff that I've been doing. And I'm going to take the leap with those and just probably make a big mess of them. But anyway, it'll be worth a try. This is the levels of weekend boredom. We just had another long weekend. Just had another long weekend here. Yes.
Another long weekend. Thank you for joining me again, mate, on Spilling the Kicks. We talked about some LeBrons today for anyone who just joined. Old school LeBrons, SB3. Lukey looked at his Adidas. Go with the acronym again, Lukey. What was it?
It's the EQT ADV 9118. It must be a 2018 release, but they're allegedly basketball shoes. I don't see it, I don't feel it, but they're super comfortable. And most importantly, for those who watch episode 28, you'll see that they avoid the Ultra Boost, which is a huge pain in the backside for anyone that's got Ultra Boost. You know that stuff gets dirty and is impossible to clean off. For the guys that are watching, and Johnny and everybody, if anybody comes across any Quentin Richardson 8s or any other J's, doesn't have to be 8s, anything to do with him, or Darius Miles' shoes, let me know, send me a link or whatever, because I'm willing to pay what it needs to be paid to get my hands on some of those. So yeah, let's and how good was it, Michael, with those ones that he was wearing back in the garden? And what was it? They were size 12 and a half, and now he wears a 13 and a half. So it's not just me and MJ.
Me too. Well, now I have to play an 11.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you,
okay,
sir.
I'll let you go. Yes.
Let me do the wrap up. Hey, that's Spilling the Kicks for today. We've been doing mornings lately. We're going to try some lunchtime stuff and some evening stuff. See how we can go there, because people said it'd be good to do it in the evening. Luke is nodding away. He loves it. Catch us on all of our content. We've got a new YouTube episode 1 of season 4 just came out. So jump on there and you can see us talk some more shit. Alrighty. Thanks for that. I'll speak to you soon, Lukey.
Bye.
Bye.